Hello and welcome to the Rakyat Times TV News. I'm Mick Hu. And finally, Prime Minister Datuk Seri Najib Razak has answered his biggest critic, Tun Dr Mahathir Mohamad. Speaking on TV3 last night, Najib took a swipe at the former Prime Minister by saying that he is not responsible to any individual, but to the people and UMNO. On why the former PM had come down hard on him, Najib said that it was probably because Dr Mahathir had wanted the Bream scrapped and the crooked bridge linking Johor and Singapore to be revived. But did Najib answer Dr Mahathir's criticism of him and his administration? Well, a straw poll by Rakyat Times revealed that Najib failed to address the key issues in Dr Mahathir's blog postings. Najib did not touch on the murder of Mongolian model Atantuya Sharibu. Neither did he delve into the motive or mention if anyone had ordered the killing. Najib merely repeated his previous statements that he did not know Atantuya Sharibu. Dr Mahathir had brought up the absence of a motive and that fugitive police commando Siro Ashar Umar should not be sentenced to death for following orders. These issues were not addressed. Najib also failed to explain the connection between flamboyant tycoon Joe Low and the 1MDB debacle. He also did not touch on the issue of his family's fortune. This had earlier prompted his siblings to issue a statement expressing concern over their father's reputation being tainted. Neither did Najib address the issue of the decision to purchase an Airbus ACJ 320. At best, his answers were clichés and repetitive statements that he had the support of the Rakyat and his party. And on to something more serious. The controversial amendments to the Sedition Act were passed at 2:30 a.m. this morning. Pakatan Rakyat MPs opposed the amendments for as long as they were able to, but lost out to the superior Barisan Nasional numbers in the over 12-hour debate. With these amendments, offences deemed seditious are now punishable by a mandatory minimum jail term of 3 years instead of a fine. Individuals charged under Section 4 of the Act will be required to surrender their passports. So far, the definition of sedition has been vague. Those found publishing seditious materials on electronic media and social media such as Facebook will be required to remove them from the electronic platform and will be barred from accessing any electronic devices including smartphones and computers. What this means is that if the changes are passed retrospectively, all those already charged with sedition could go to jail for at least 3 years. I wonder if what I'm thinking now is seditious. As Gandhi once said, you can chain me, you can torture me, you can even destroy this body, but you will never imprison my mind. And with those inspiring words, we come to an end of today's Rakyat Times TV News. We'll see you next week. Have a great weekend.